Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. I'm doing a read for today with the Clueless Tarot Guidebook deck. Simba's next to me. He's a little tired, guys. We picked him up this weekend and he's been resting ever since. I think the other dogs like just run him rampant. He's like a little bit of a introvert at times. So after he goes for his stay, he just like sleeps for a while. So I think he's just like tired. But he'll sit next to me when I do these reads. So I hope that you guys are having a beautiful start to your week. Again, like I said, we're using the Clueless Tarot Guidebook deck, and we're in the living room. Oh, you put the candles on, or was that one
Just
on?
because I thought you were going to eat over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to light the rest of them.
So the first thing that come up is the Five of Wands. This has to do with definitely communication, fiery communication, maybe like a heated conversation. Like that's how I see it. So Cher kind of looks like she's observing what Ty is saying. So if you're Cher, like she's accepting it because she has a smile on her face, but she also has it's like a little bit of a smirk, to be honest. Like okay, let me see what you have to say. And Ty looks a little bit afraid. This is a scene where they're in their home, in Cher's home, and Ty is kind of telling Cher how she feels about how she has been in the friendship or the friendship dynamic. So maybe this is a conversation that you might have something to do with a friendship dynamic. We have the Pismo Beach, the Pismo Beach Relief. So this is the Nine of Wands. So you're volunteering or signing up or something that you're signing up for. Funny enough, I have my orientation, virtual orientation this week. So you have something that you're putting your number down for. You have the Six of Swords. This has to do with something where it requires a signature because you have the pins that's there as well. Six of Wands. Six of Swords. Knight of Swords here as well. So a lot of swords energy. This has to do with documentation. We have the Knight of Wands. This came up last night. Did I read this one last night? The Knight of
Yeah.
Wands? Okay. It's asking you to have some fun. The weekend is over, but I didn't quite have a weekend because I came back on the weekend. So maybe it's telling you this week you need to have some fun. You have the Eight of Pentacles. There's a little, be careful, but watch out now. But there's a car full of shopping bags. Maybe you're being gifted something. So watch out. You're being gifted something. All right. All right. So these came out. So you have the Empress energy here. She's on the stairs. She's looking very confident with her phone in hand. You have the Hierophant. Somebody's being taught a lesson. Maybe whomever this Hierophant is. And then you have the Two of Swords that's here at Crossroads. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. More than 12 came out. I like even numbers, so I'm going to pick one more card. So we have the Ace of Swords, a new idea. You have the Nine of Swords coming in. Something's coming in fast. And you have the Two of Wands. There's a connection that's happening at this time, or there's connection happening at this time for real, because you got the Emperor, and he says my joint on this one. And what's facing up is the Two of Cups, that coffee date. So maybe you need to do a little coffee date this week, because you have the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. Both have to do with your love. So you have friendship and love happening here, and a little bit of documentation, a lot of communication happening right now. So I feel like this is something where it's saying what's being set up for you. We're going into a new season. That's, like I said, the second half of this year. So things are being set up. Maybe you need to be scheduling things out so that you can have a good focus on what is coming in for you, because it's a lot coming in very fast. Like I said, with the Nine of Swords. So let's read what you think, Ruby.
Read.
It, It went to the sun card, so let's
Okay.
read that. The sun is none other than the loving gesture of Cher taking a ripe lemon from the tree outside her father's office to add to her father's tea. It's such a pure moment between a father and daughter that it can't help but it can't help but recharge you with warmth and joy. So maybe you're being recharged at this time. So having a little tea could be nice. It's always a good time for a fresh cup of tea, and what better way to make it more special than a healthy squeeze of lemon? The sun shining here is a sign you are headed in brighter days. And the next thing I'm going to read, what were you going to say, babe?
I was gonna say the Eight of Pentacles,
Eight of Pentacles? Which one is that?
the bags in the car.
Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, hold on, guys. That's 5, 6. All right, so coming home after some much needed retail therapy is a bliss. Is bliss, but watch out for the cyclist on your way home. This card is a gentle reminder that practice makes better because there is no such thing as perfect. So maybe what it's saying is like just practicing. Maybe you need to be on the road practicing. And then the last card we're going to read is Seven of Cups. So funny story, guys. I'll just say this. I have my license, and y'all know, like, I only drove like I didn't drive that much in California when I got my license. And then I drove while we were in New Orleans. Then I ended up getting a ticket, which is funny as heck. But I haven't really driven that much here. I've drove one day and I went to the park. So maybe it's telling you to like go out and practice your driving. It'll make you make you a little better and feel more comfortable on the road. And I've been thinking about it lately, like, oh, I need to get to driving because I'm actually a really great driver. I just hate driving. Erin drives me everywhere. She's like my personal chauffeur slash wife slash chef slash everything else that you can imagine. But I got in a real bad accident before in 2021, and I injured like my knee and was in physical therapy. So it just kind of shake me up about being on the road. It's not really I'm scared of me driving. It's like I'm scared of other people. So that's the thing. And that's one of my biggest fears. Like I think being on the road, people don't take it as serious, but it's very scary. So the Seven of Cups is props to Miss Geist for choosing to lean into her wild side. Even the most steadfast teachers know when it's time to decompress. This card is your sign to take long overdue breaks and relax. There's only so many ways to say you can't pour from an empty cup. So it's interesting is saying this because I'm starting another fast starting today for the next 21 days. And that should be when I begin school, right before I begin school. And me and Erin are thinking of sharing some time together during that time. So I felt like it was helpful once we got to Tulum that my head space felt more open and I felt more relaxed in being there. Didn't really use my phone except for like capturing pictures to, put my reels and things together. But other than that, we didn't use the camera the way I wanted to. It was like intention came naturally. And so let the butterfly clips out of your hair and choose to have some fun. So go ahead and do a lot of things that's fun this week so that you can like just open up that freedom space and feel more excited about, what you're doing and how you're doing it. I'm a little nervous in beginning my semester, but these are some of my easier courses. So I think this semester won't be as bad, and I'm going into my birthday season in October. So for the fall, it's my favorite season ever. And I think it's a great transition season to really get into the holidays. That's my second favorite season. But my favorite holiday is Halloween for so many reasons. If you're spiritual, it's one of those days where you kind of feel the vibes, that eerie vibe of who has passed on and who's covering you. So I hope that you guys receive this message, and I love you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.